Okay, studio directing and performance. This is NTI Days 8 and 9 for you. So anyway, hang tight. I'm going to explain the assignment as best I can. So this is Save the Cat lesson. You're going to watch a movie this week, and it's kind of a long lesson, including the movie, but it's a pretty eye-opening lesson about movie formulas. So there was a screenwriter named Blake Snyder, and about 10, 12 years ago, he wrote a book called Save the Cat. And it basically, there's been a Hollywood formula for making movies. I'm sure that you've noticed that before in watching movies. But what Blake Snyder does is he names each part of the formula. And he makes it into 15 what he calls beats. So story plots. Story plot points, I guess. Highlight markers of the story, and he makes them specific to pages in a screenplay. So on page 10, this has to happen, and so on and so forth. He explains it really well when it makes it into he makes the formula seem super simple. So first of all, I want you to do an ed puzzle about it's a YouTube video that explains the Blake Snyder BeatSheet, which is his 15 points. Then I want you to Then I want you to do the discussion post. So I picked one of the beats. I'm not sure if I did a different one for each class. And I want you to think of a movie that has a really iconic scene that matches that part of the beat sheet. And I want you to post a little bit about that movie and how that scene fits in to the Blake Snyder Save the Cat formula, and then comment on one of your classmates in their movie, highlighting that same plot point. Okay, so then there's a StudioBinder blog. It's not Edpuzzled, and there's not a quiz attached to it or anything, but I do want you to read it. It'll help it'll help explain stuff really well. Then in that blog, there's a Google Doc that is that explains exactly what each beat is in a fill in the blank. So you're going to watch a movie, you're going to pick a movie to watch, and then you're going to do a fill in the blank. Like on each of those 15 beats, I want you to explain what happens in your movie in one sentence. So really, you're going to get a big summative grade for writing 15 short sentences. It's going to work out pretty good for you. So what movie should you pick to do your Blake Snyder beat sheet? If you pick Lord of the Rings, if you pick Endgame, you're going to run into a hard time. These movies are over 3 hours long, and they're part of bigger storylines, so it gets really complicated, and they don't follow it perfectly. What does work really well? Romantic comedies. Romantic comedies, When Harry Met Sally. It fits this perfectly. Ones that were big and make a lot of money, have big stars attached to them, they fit this perfectly. Sleepless in Seattle. I don't know a lot of the modern day ones, but they all work with it. Superhero origin movies. Any superhero origin movie is going to follow this to the letter almost. One movie I do not want you to do is Matrix. Matrix is used in the blog post there. So if you happen to skip the blog post and decide, I'm going to do Matrix, it's already been done in your assignment, and just don't do it. Pick another one. And there's a lot of stuff on the internet of movies that have already been done through this. They're on YouTube. They've beat sheeted a lot of movies. Um, don't do that. Don't cheat. Don't don't do a movie. Don't copy a movie that's already been done from the internet. I have read them. I have watched them. I know they're out there, and you will get busted, and I will call your mama. All right. So quick recap. Do the ed puzzle. Post on the discussion board, and read the blog post, and then download the Google Doc on the assignment and write one sentence for each beat of a movie that you're going to watch. Um, and it's pretty simple. That's your week's worth of work for Mr. Alcala. That's day 8 and 9. And this assignment is going to be due on Friday at 4 p.m. So you have the entire week to do it. All right. Take care. Stay safe. Wash your hands, and don't go out and don't get in crowds. Stay home. Take care of your family. All right. I'll see you.